Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry that I haven't been posting lately, and that is because I had one thing or the other, but I still have you guys in my heart. And basically today I'm just going to talk about my experiences that I had whilst I was studying in two different universities. It was a bit, new to me. I hadn't gone through that before, and I just wrote down some questions that a friend of mine had asked me because he wanted to, do the same thing, and he was inspired. So I wrote them down, and I just used these questions to get informed about how it was for me. Okay, so the first question that I was asked was I doing it in two different universities? Yes, I was doing it in two different universities, and it was very, very difficult. Not only two different universities, two different cities. So you can imagine how hard it could be for me when I had one city like 12 hours by train to the other. So that you have to have in mind if you ever plan to do that you could get in such a situation like mine. The second question was if it was expensive to be between these two cities. Yes, extremely expensive. It's like, where I am, I will have had to pay like not a small amount to get between the cities. So for a student, definitely it's expensive. And the third question that I was asked, it was if one course was more difficult than the other. Yes, I had one course that was more difficult than the other, and that was because, what my teachers had asked of me in the first university or was a bit more, too much work, so much projects to submit and to redo them. It was more difficult to me to, adapt to one than the other. So one course was quite difficult than the other. The other question I was asked, it was, did I have test or exam at the same time? Wow, that is a very beautiful, interesting question, because I never heard exam at the same time, which is was very good for me because I wouldn't have been able to do that. But I have had test at the same time. But what I did was just to try, to find some excuses towards my lecturer, like to help him know that there was something that came up, I couldn't make it. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be able to take his text the next time, and that's how I got over it. So that's a good question. The other question I was asked was like, did your teachers know you were offering another course elsewhere? Yes, my teachers, mostly in my first university, because how it happened for me was I had this university that I was going to, and I was actually a paying student, and I wanted scholarship so badly that I had to work for it, try to find ways how I could get it. And when I got it, my scholarship was actually not in the university that I was already studying. I had the scholarship in another city and another university, so I had to make things work for me. And I had to tell the teachers that, okay, I'm also going to be offering another course in this university. So, just to let them know if ever I wasn't there, that I'm still going to come, or I'm going to do things the right way. Yeah. So the sixth question was, did you get good grades? When I think about this question, I know it's important for grades whenever you want to, study. I tried. I tried my best to make sure that I got the good grades that I needed, and that's it. That's just it. I tried and I got what I wanted. Yeah. The last one, actually. If my experience was a good one. Wow, I like the question. Yes, I had a good experience because, first of all, you're saving on time, and having to do two things at the same time and excel at it, or at least and try to make sure that it works. It's something that I personally, see as very I see it as an achievement, let me say it like that. So I've achieved something that I thought I couldn't, and I did it. So, like, basically trying to maneuver between two places. It wasn't easy, but I did. So, putting into consideration the weather, you know, it's everything together. Like, put into consideration the weather, it was, but look at me. I feel it's something that it was worth it for me. Would I like to redo it? I'm not too sure because of what I went through, but did I love the experience? Yes, why not? Why won't you want to try things after all? If you love these causes, or you love what you're doing, or you just want to, for whatever reason, you actually want to, study two different courses, why not do it? Yeah, so thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I am gonna be back. I'll be uploading videos more and more very frequently, and I would love to make sure, like, to know what are your views, or maybe if you just have more questions, I would definitely just answer them directly in the comment section. So goodbye.